Hi everybody, my name is Adam and this is my Disney review series. I decided last month that I'm going to start reviewing some Disney animation movies on the channel, and last month I did Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. However, I put a poll in that video asking you guys what you guys want to see reviewed next, and what won was The Little Mermaid, and it's kind of perfect that this film won because it is my favorite Disney animation movie. I'm really excited to talk about this for the very first time, so if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more reviews and just good conversation about movies. Yeah, let's start talking about The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid came out in 1989, and it stars Jodie Benson as Ariel, the voice of Ariel. And this film, it just turned 30 years old, and it's one of my childhood favorites. Growing up, I didn't have a whole lot of movies, and The Little Mermaid, however, was one of a handful of films that I did own growing up, so I watched it quite a bit. Like most kids, they always seem to watch the same movies over and over again, and this is before a time of YouTube, so you can't just watch random clips of people talking or playing with toys normally like my child does. You had to watch these things called VHSs, and that's what I had. That's before DVDs and Blu-rays and everything. VHS was a tape that you put into a VCR, and it was about this big, that tape. And that's what I had The Little Mermaid on. I had it on VHS, so I used to watch that all the time, had to watch it, rewound it, did it again. The cycle repeats itself. But The Little Mermaid was one of my favorite films for the simple fact is that it was such a charming film. And if you haven't, for some reason, seen this movie, let's talk about the plot let's talk about it for a little bit. It sees Ariel as she is a daydreamer. She always wants to see what's on the other side. Like the grass seems greener on the other side. It always seems, right? But Ariel has become entranced with a young man who lives on the shore named Prince Eric. Her father, King Triton, doesn't think her head is in the right place and needs to be focused on the people of Atlantia. However, Ariel decides that she's going to call upon a sea witch named Ursula to grant her a wish to giving her legs to go meet Prince Eric, but she exchanges her voice for those legs, and Ursula tries to trick her into slavery as well. But it's a good love story film, and it's a good kind of adventure type of film as well. It's one of those Disney princesses that I'm not ashamed to say that I absolutely adore Ariel. For me, this film was a lot of nostalgia, of course, because I did watch it quite a bit. But what I really love about the movie and what really stands out is that during this period of time called the Disney Renaissance, where we see a lot of our classic Disney animated movies like The Lion King, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, they all have fantastic songs, and The Little Mermaid definitely kicks off this renaissance of Disney animation in a big way. You got songs like Under the Sea, and that was such a good uplifting beat. Part of Your World is a great song that Ariel sings, and Kiss the Girl, who can remember, who forgets Kiss the Girl? That's a great song. But this movie is full of great songs, and each one of them is unique and different and just brings a smile to your face, and you can't help but sing along. But again, with this era, it comes great, animation. It has bright colors, the brights are bright, the darks are dark, and it has a sense of atmosphere as well to it. It also has a movie full of memorable characters. Obviously, Ariel is one of them. But even the minor characters like Flounder, Scuttle, Flotsam and Jetsam. I've said the last name wrong, I'm sorry. Flotsam and Jetsam, those are the henchmen of Ursula. Those are some pretty unique characters for this universe. And seeing a movie underwater probably was a challenge to animate. And they pull it off so flawlessly. Our bigger characters in the universe, of course, is King Triton. I think I really do like this father figure. He has his best intentions for his daughter. He doesn't go about it the best way, of course, because there's not a rule book on being a father. You have to do your best and show the love to your child. And I think definitely King Triton sees that and learns that he needs to let his daughter go sometimes instead of trying to keep her so sheltered in a way. I like seeing his little arc in this film. I also like seeing how protective he is because it makes me want to be protective of my daughter as well. And Ursula, man, what a great villain that our heroes have to go up against. having this kind of sea witch and a very unique character, but definitely it's a standout for this film. And every time she's on the screen, there is a presence to be felt in that performance. Ursula's a great villain, and other characters like Eric. He doesn't have a whole lot to do, and he's not the big bright spot for me, but he's still a very heroic guy that does overcome the odds and does defeat Ursula in this film. For me, this was something that I used to watch all the time, and I even get a smile on my face watching it today. I love snuggling up next to my daughter and just singing the songs to her and seeing her face and her reaction as well. Ariel is a Disney princess that my daughter really loves. She likes seeing red hair on. She's like, "Dad, look, it's like same color as your hair. It's really awesome." And my daughter gets to see a character that I did kind of a childhood crush on, which was my innocent stage. But again, I thoroughly love The Little Mermaid. It is really my favorite Disney animation movie, followed closely up by The Lion King. But my Lion King review is up on the channel right now, so you can definitely check that out as well. But again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this Disney animation film review. Let me know what you guys think about The Little Mermaid. I want to hear about those thoughts, and where does it rank up in the Disney Renaissance? Is it near the top or the middle, whatever the case may be? Let's talk about The Little Mermaid and your memories growing up with this film. Again, guys, my name is Adam of Adam Daly Live. I love talking about movies and Disney stuff, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. And there's a bunch of different content on the channel. I have live shows every single Sunday. We do talk about Disney on them occasionally as well. So again, guys, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. We'll see you later. Under the Sea.